next on All Access.
Let's go!
Down and distance. Get back on track. That's what this game is.
Fires right, caught by Cook, shoulder down by J.C. Jackson, short of the first down. Throws it to the end zone, open, Henry, sliding grab, touchdown, Patriots!
Way to fight.
Time now for the plays of the week. With the big win over the Texans, Coach Belichick joins me now.
So as the linebackers run up on this play action, Jacoby gets in here behind them, and Mac puts the ball right on him.
He's wrapped up, he's sacked. Matthew Judon.
I think this is a perfect fit for me, for where I was in my career and where the Patriots was at as an organization.
On behalf of the Patriots, we just wanted to give you guys a special day.
Take you on the day of pampering that you deserve.
Would you agree to come to the Cowboys game as our guest?
Oh my God!
Houston was a problem, but New England dug themselves out of a hole on their way to win number 2 on the season. Hello and welcome to Patriots All Access presented by GEICO. I'm Steve Burton. The Patriots moved to 2-3 on the year, and this week it's America's team versus America's most successful team when the Dallas Cowboys visit Gillette Stadium on Sunday afternoon. We'll preview the high-powered Cowboys, but we begin our show with a look back at the sights and sounds from Houston, where the Patriots' offensive line was in the spotlight.
You see what it is. Bring your own juice.
Success is where preparation meets opportunity. Now we put in the work, right? Now we got the opportunity. It's there in our face. You gotta go take that though. It's not gonna be given today. Dominate on 3, 1, 2, 3. Dominate! Go! Get ready, baby!
Drops back, stands in, throws down the middle, caught, touchdown, Anthony Auclair. Houston has the lead on the game's first possession.
Look, this game is about down and distance. Personnel is going to change on every play, okay? Down and distance. Get back on track. That's what this game is.
Defensive. Good double team. Eyes up. Finish blocks.
It's time to go. Time to step up. Play ball. Let's go. One play at a time, Dan. Let's get going.
Harris in the backfield. A fake to him, a handoff to the near side by Bourne. He sheds a tackler, runs past the 30, straight ahead inside the numbers across the 25. They go Wildcat with Damian Harris. He runs to the left, and Harris to the goal line, and in! Touchdown, Patriots!
Hell yeah! Good drive, Bo. Good drive, Bo. That away, baby!
Good drive, baby. That's it. Good drive, Nelly. That's it. Way to go. KB, nice job. Good drive. Good drive. Good drive, boys.
That away!
Good finish, my name. Good finish.
Way to run hard. That away, Sean. That's how we gotta play. Head on down a distance. Keep it balanced. That's what we gotta do all day.
And now Bailey kicks off, high to the far side, handled by Roberts across the goal line to the 10. Across the 20, he's hammered down. Andre Roberts holds on to the football.
Hey, Chase!
Chase, let's go, Chase! Okay, win out!
Rolls right, fires right, caught by Cook, shoulder down by J.C. Jackson, outside the numbers, short of the first down marker.
Good series, that's it, boys. That's it. Keep making plays. Let's get back out there and make some more plays.
One play at a time, right? One play at a time. Play your ass off. It ain't perfect, but just keep playing for each other.
You ready to go tie the game up?
give to Damian Harris. Runs up the middle, bounces it across the 25, pushing the pile. Hold on to that football as he's tackled at the 17-yard line. 3rd down and 6 from the 13. Shotgun snap to Jones with a 4-man rush. Throws it to the end zone. Open Henry, sliding grab. Touchdown, Patriots!
Take a picture of that. Show that in the meetings. We need more of this.
That's a great job. Great job, fellas. Good drive. That's what we needed. Nice way to fight. Let's go. Just do your job.
Toss to the left for Brandon Bolden. There's a crease at the 40. Accelerates past the 35-30. 25-20. Tackle from behind.
Good job, baby. Good job.
Now Nick Folk will pace off his steps backward from the 11 with Cardona over the football between the hash marks. Now it's Folk, the snap and the placement. Swing to the right leg, the kick airborne to the uprights is good, and the Patriots have the lead. With a late field goal, the 4th of the day for the veteran, lifts the Patriots ultimately to the narrow win over Houston and to a 2-3 record as the Pats prevail 25-22 here at NRG Stadium.
Jonathan, let's go. You got him. Good job. Great.
That's the way to keep fighting. Okay, we needed 60 good minutes of football, and we got 30. That's what we said at halftime. We got the 30 we needed. All right, big plays all the way around. The block punt, that was a big play. That really changed some momentum. Defensively, after the touchdown, start 3rd quarter, shut them down offensively. How about this offensive line? How about the... Let's get some rest. Let's be ready to go. Now we got a big week. Let's be ready to go here Wednesday at 8. Wednesday at 8.
O-line, man, appreciate you guys. Young fella, great toughness, man. Yeah. Great toughness. Appreciate you. Brother Folk, steady Eddie, man. Steady Eddie. A lot of great efforts by a lot of individuals, which equals team success. That being said, Teddy K told me one thing. He said, man, we go down there to Houston. Talk to him. We got to leave with a, oh, yeah. Well, how we feel about getting the dub today?
Time now for the plays of the week. With the big win over the Texans, Coach Belichick joins me now. Coach, I'm not cocky about the big win down in Houston. That's why I got sunglasses on. I got poked in the eye. So we're going to roll with these here for today.
I hope you're feeling better.
I'll feel great. A couple ice packs from you guys, and I'll be good. Take a look at 4 of the great plays from this game. What do you got here on the kickoff coverage?
Well, one of the things that really helped us in this game was our field position. And, it started with special teams kicking off and punts covering all Roberts. And, of course, Roberts, very dangerous, one of the top returners in the league. And get a real good kick here from Bailey. And, he puts the ball in a great spot for us here. And you see this coverage is down here fast. It's kind of pinning them in here on the sideline. And then we have the people from the field that are kind of folding over into their lane. So we've got this, controlled pretty well. This is a real good play right here by Slater. You can see that he's circled there against A.J. Morris. So those are the 2 top special team players on the respective team. And you can see Slater kind of runs him right back there into the return. This is Brandon King coming down here and making the contact right there on that kick-out block, and then shedding the block and making the tackle. Chase Winovich coming over here from the backside, get in on the play as well. He had the tackle on the opening kickoff, which was another good field position play to start the game. So after this kickoff return, we were able to force a punt and then end up with a field goal on the drive after that. So that was a big 3 points for us there. It was set up with a good field position. Another one came off the block punt.
Okay, and this one's sort of that punt return, and people want to know, you say the word double vice, like, Can you explain to people at home who haven't had a football background what a vice is?
Well, the two gunners on the punt team are generally the split players, and the vice would be two people to vice or to kind of in and out block those two on one. So it's a 2-on-1 block. If it wasn't that way, if it was a single, then there'd only be one guy out there. So when you put two players on one, which here we have two guys on AJ Moore over here on the right side of the screen. You can see that this is a good play right here. This is, again, Moore, their top player. And as he cuts back in here, this is Brandon Bolden, really, lays a good hit on him there and takes him down. Then here's the other, this is Smith coming over here on the left side, number 24. And again, we get him out of there. And Slater does a nice job here of making this block and getting us started. We get a couple of other, blocks here, and Gunner's able to, get a return here, picks up about 12 or 13 yards. So it's like getting another first down. And I just thought our overall effort and ability to handle their good coverage players as well as handle Roberts in the return game was really a big factor in the game. It's one of the best units that we'll see. Plus, of course, the block punt that was a good field position play too.
Yeah, it's good to get those type of returns too, especially like in the first half. Offense didn't touch the ball that much. I know you had better time of possession in the second, but moving on here defensively, and this guy, Matt Judon's been great for you since he's been here. It seems like his motor just doesn't stop. Can you explain what he did here?
Well, yeah, Matt's a very explosive player, strong with good quickness, runs well, and is a very instinctive player. So this is 3rd and goal in the 6th, so this really ends up being a big play in the game. It saves us 4 points, which obviously makes a big difference in a 3-point game here. So 3rd and goal, this is Judon coming off the edge, and he makes the inside move there on Heck, and then when Mills kind of pulls up here, good effort here to come back and finish and make the sack. And see, the coverage is pretty good here, where it's the back on the crossing pattern. McCourty's got the over out here by Cooks, and we've got kind of everybody locked down here. So the good coverage gives the pass rush a little bit longer to get there, and we're running the game over here with Uche and Hightower. Get the quarterback flushed out there, and then Judon comes back and makes a sack. So big play here, hold him to a field goal, and able to come back and win it in the second half.
Yeah, it's great. And, the way you guys move the ball, especially on offense, late in the game, killing almost over 7 minutes. I know this is a big play-action play here. Why don't you walk us through this? Right,
so we get the ball with 7:15 to go in the 4th quarter, back up on our own 13-yard line. And this was the first play to get it started. It's play-action pass, and when we run the ball, as we did many times in the game, you can see the red lines there, the linebackers and the safety, down safety going up to try to, meet the run, and then that creates the space here for Jacoby to come in here. That'll be the blue dotted line. So as the linebackers run up on this play action, Jacoby gets in here behind them, and Mac puts the ball right on him, and good play to start the drive. Get a nice block over here from Bourne, and Jacoby picks up about 20 yards here on the play action pass. So this is kind of the play that got that drive started. And, of course, we ended up running the ball a number of times in the drive and finally kicked the field goal. But that was a good drive start. Gave us some good field position to work on from there.
Everybody loves the throw. Everybody loves the catch. Great pocket by that offensive line. Hopefully that'll continue this week against the Cowboys. Coach, great stuff this week. Good luck against the Cowboys.
All right. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate it.
All right. There you go. There's your plays of the week. See you next time.
Coming up on All Access.
We'll take you inside one of the most meaningful days of the year for the Patriots organization.
It's so emotional to be in here and understand and know the fight that you all have gone through.
Judon chasing him, Judon catching him, Judon sacking him at the 13-yard line.
And later, we'll meet with Matthew Judon.
It's been a wild ride, and we're just enjoying every step and everything that comes with it.
You're watching Patriots All Access.
Patriots All Access is brought to you by Bank of America, official bank of the New England Patriots. By Putnam Investments and the New England Patriots, proud partners committed to an active game plan on the field and off. And by Pepsi. That's what I like. Pepsi, official soft drink of the New England Patriots.
I'm Lauren Spencer with your Patriots Social Media Minute heading into Week 6. Not only did the week start out with the Patriots' comeback win, but as the Red Sox advanced to the ALCS, manager Alex Cora received good luck texts from none other than Bill Belichick, calling it the highlight of his year.
Yeah, I've known Alex for quite a while, and, I have a lot of respect for him.
On Monday, runners hit the streets for the 125th Boston Marathon, and that included former Patriots fullback James Devlin. James ran on behalf of the Joe Andruzzi Foundation and raised over $10,000 for New England patients fighting cancer. After recording 2 sacks on Sunday and surpassing the Patriots' team record for most sacks through the first 5 games of the year, Matt Judon was dominating on the field and on Twitter. For the second week in a row, the dude with the red sleeves caught the attention of NBA guard Donovan Mitchell, and I think a Jazz Patriots jersey swap might be in the works. That's all for this week. I'm Lauren Spencer.
The Cowboys visit Foxborough with one of the league's top offenses. Dan Roach tells us that the Patriots defense will need to step up on Sunday evening.
The Pats prevail 25-22 here at NRG Stadium.
They rallied in Houston for a critical win over the Texans, a game in which the defense allowed rookie quarterback Davis Mills to pass for 312 yards and 3 touchdowns.
I'm a 12-year vet. I understand what it takes, good, bad, how to move on to the next week. So it's just going and doing it. Every guy in the locker room knows, preparation, being ready to go. So it's just going and executing it.
This week, a huge test for the Pats D as Dak and the Cowboys come to town. Prescott, who missed the final 11 games last year due to a gruesome ankle injury, is on fire, throwing for 3 or more touchdowns in 3 straight games, and he's second in the NFL with a 74% completion rate.
He's a leader. He's elite. He can make every throw. So he has good pocket presence, and when it comes down to it, he's athletic. So you take away all his reads and where he can go, he can pull the ball down and still hurt you running.
Dak has numerous weapons to throw to, including tight end Dalton Schultz and wideout CeeDee Lamb and Amari Cooper.
You can put him up with damn near anybody up in the league as far as talent or production or however you want to look at it. So, they're talented, on each level and each tier on their offense.
Dallas complements its air attack with a powerful ground game, as Zeke Elliott, Tony Pollard, and company are averaging nearly 173 yards rushing per game, second in the NFL.
They have a lot of offense. All of those guys, they get the ball in their hands in the open field. It's a tough matchup. We got to get to the ball and game tackle.
Through 5 games, many believe the 2-3 Patriots are still trying to find their identity. The players don't seem to care about that.
I'm just gonna do my job. I'm the trash man. I do I just play football.
This will be the 14th all-time meeting between the Patriots and the Cowboys. Dallas has won the first 7, the Patriots the last 6. For Patriots All Access, I'm Dan Roach.
We head north on 95 for this week's Coach of the Week. Congratulations to Manchester Essex head football coach Joe Grimes, who has been named this week's Patriots High School Coach of the Week. Coach Grimes and the Green Hornets are now 5-0 on the year.
This is why we love it, because it's the ultimate team game. It's not one guy, it's not one coach, it's a coaching staff, it's a group of guys, it's a group of leaders like these guys here. It certainly is not an individual effort on the coaching side.
Presenting the award is Pro Football and Patriots Hall of Fame linebacker Andre Tippett. The Patriots Charitable Foundation will donate $1,000 to the Manchester Essex Regional High School Football Program in the name of Coach Joe Grimes.
Welcome back to Patriots All Access. Time to sit down, have coffee with this guy, the coach. Coach Belichick joins me now. Any way, anyhow, any way to get that big win down there. But how proud of your team were you that they dug themselves out of that hole to come back in that game?
Yeah, well, we played hard for 60 minutes. I thought the last drive there where we got the ball with a little over 7 minutes to go and drove it down and kicked the field goal. 15 seconds left. We were only ahead in the game for 15 seconds, but that's the way it turned out. I thought we started fast offensively. We just couldn't convert any third downs on defense, and it led to 2 long drives and a big catch and run play for a touchdown. But offensively, I thought we moved the ball pretty well. We just didn't have as many points as we'd like to have, but moving the ball well, and thought we played well in the kicking game. But that's a little bit of an up and down day, but in the end, 60 minutes of football, some good situational football at the end helped us out.
All right, in come the Dallas Cowboys, and a lot of history, obviously, with the Dallas Cowboys. When you see that helmet, not a lot of things change. That helmet has stayed the same. Do you think of Landry? Do you think of Staubach, your buddy Roger Staubach back in the day?
Sure do. Yeah, Bob Lilly, all of them. Yeah, there's great
tall,
teams there,
yeah.
Great tradition, and America's team, so to speak, and they certainly have had a very storied and historical franchise, and have been very prominent in their in what they've done for the league.
Time now for the Ace Ticket Twitter question of the week, and it comes from @Sample75. It says, Coach, I know you love and you have a great affinity for punters in the game. Wants to know if you, last Thursday night, saw Michael Dixon's sort of events that he had in that Seattle game.
I did. I saw it on the highlights. Yeah, it was quite an interesting play. But when I was going through some of the, the picking out the top 100 players and some of the old timers, a fairly common play back in the 20s and the 30s was for the receiver to catch the punt and then turn around and punt it back on the same play, which of course could be effective because you didn't really have anybody back there to catch it, and the coverage team was all kind of running the other way, so obviously there's no return. But a lot of times if they punted at 40 yards and you caught it and punted it back, it would go, more than 40 yards. And so, when field position and punting on first and second down were used as, field position strategies, that was a double punt play, but not by the same team. So, that one caught me off guard. I haven't seen that one before.
I didn't want to get you too excited too, because Hecker was in that game also. So 2 of the best kickers going at it. And if you want to ask the coach a question next week, you have to follow the team on Twitter @Patriots, hashtag it AskBP. We're going to be back later with the Bellustrator, and saw a couple of the plays. It's like your old buddy Jimmy Johnson's there with Emmitt Smith and a couple good wide receivers. It's kind of what we're going to look at with Dallas, right?
That's kind of what it is. Yep, that's right.
All right, there you go. More Patriots All Access. We'll return after this. Later in the show, we'll have the Bellustrator for you.
Coming up on All Access.
October is Crucial Catch Month in the NFL, and the Patriots honor those with style.
And then something like this happens. Again, why me? How did I get picked?
And later, how about them Cowboys? Bill Belichick spotlights a dangerous Dallas offense on the Bellustrator.
Elliott's the key runner here, and this is a good look at him against Carolina.
You're watching Patriots All Access.
Patriots All Access is brought to you by Ace Ticket, where New England fans go for tickets to all their favorite events. Visit aceticket.com. By Dan O'Brien Auto. Come into any Dan O'Brien Auto Group store today and get your awesome protection plan, keeping it awesome. By AdCare. Be recovery strong. Speak up. Reach out. Ask for help. Call AdCare at 800-ALCOHOL. And by Gillette. Look good, game good. Gillette, the best a man can get. This profile is brought to you by Pepsi.
October is Crucial Catch Month in the NFL, where the league hopes to raise awareness of getting screened to catch cancer early. Here in Foxborough, the organization opens its doors to cancer survivors with a full day of pampering at Gillette Stadium.
Good morning.
How y'all doing? Good morning.
On behalf of the Patriots, we just wanted to give you guys a special day
we will have a car service come pick you up and take you on a day of pampering and treating you ladies like the queens that you are.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. This is quite overwhelming.
Thank you. I want to hug you through the screen.
Welcome. And we are so overjoyed to have you guys here for this special day. It's so emotional to be in here and understand and know the fight that you all have gone through.
Cancer touches everyone. It impacts all of us. We know you're gonna have a great day, candle making, jewelry making, yoga, doing a lot of fun stuff. Just thank you for allowing us to have you here and to share your spirit.
My sweetheart, Myra, went through this horrible disease and fought it. And I know how hard it is. And you gotta have a strong will and don't give up. And then have people around you that love you and wanna do everything they can to care for you. Would you agree to come to the Cowboys game as our guest?
Oh my God.
And I'm the first one in my family to have breast cancer, and I'm only 41. So it's been a battle, but it's been a good one. And like I said, I couldn't be in a better place than here.
And then something like this happens. Again, why me? How did I get picked?
You look like you're not old enough to be in college.
Keep that up.
How you doing?
Just today is just a little bit of the thank you and the respect that you ladies deserve.
Thank you. All right.
Good luck Sunday. We rooting for you.
Welcome back, and joining us now is Matthew Judon. Good to see you, my man.
Thank you for having me.
Let me ask you this: how's it going for you so far?
Good, and I'm happy. I'm very happy where I'm at, and then playing wise, I think I'm playing well. There's some stuff I can improve on.
There's no question you're playing well.
Yeah, but there's some stuff I can improve on, and we just gotta keep stringing them along.
Are the Patriots, is New England what you thought it would be?
No, honestly, just keep it a buck. It's not. It's very much different, and in every way it's different, and it's in a good way. It's in a positive way for myself, and also from a team aspect. It's just so much different than what I actually thought, and I'm very happy. Yeah, I'm very happy I made the choice to come here, and me and my wife, we talk about it all the time.
The NFL is recognizing, as you know, crucial catch mouth, and you took some cancer survivors around, which is pretty special. But how near and dear is that to your heart?
Very much so. After a year, I'm coming off of my mom she was diagnosed with cancer, breast cancer, and it was hard going through that. And also the pandemic, and just couldn't see my mom or couldn't be with the family, and so that was very hard for me individually, and as hard as if it was for me, it was like 10 times worse on my mom.
For your mom?
Yeah. She actually went through it, and it means a lot to me, but it just means so much more to her because she actually went through it. I was just a bystander and just praying and hoping and wishing and doing anything I could to just hope that she could beat this. You know, it's not only this month that we kind of care about cancer or people that's battling cancer or cancer survivors. It's really every month, but this month we just highlighted and we just we kind of honor those who are going through it. And we kind of just say and just echo that we got your back.
How's your mom doing?
She's doing well, man. She's doing well. She made the trip out to Houston, so she was in Houston for that game, and I got to spend some time with her after the game, and a lot of my family, and she got to see some of her brothers that she haven't seen in a long time, and we're just enjoying every step and everything that comes with it.
So when you getting your sacks, are you getting sacks for your mom?
Nah, my mom could care less if I got a sack. You know, she knows. Come
on, man.
Nah, mama, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. My mom loves that I'm doing well, and she's proud as PUNT. She always say it. But if I wasn't getting sacks, or if I wasn't playing well, she'll love me.
No matter what.
Yeah, the exact same. She'll love me and cook for me and hug me and kiss me. The exact same. That's how my mom is. So, awesome. I go out there and I represent for me and my family, my extended family. I do that, but I'm out there making plays for the team. I'm out there making plays for the team.
Good luck on Sunday against Dallas.
Thank you so much.
Matthew Judon, our guest. We'll be back with more Patriots All Access right after this.
And hello again, everyone. A very pleasant good afternoon, and welcome to Foxborough's Gillette Stadium. Brady takes the snap, backs up, looking left, back shoulder fade for Harry in the end zone. Caught it! Touchdown, Patriots! Gathers it in sidearms to the near side, intercepted by diving Gilmore. A lazy throw by Prescott. 44. Snap is down from Cardona to Bailey. Kick is airborne to the uprights. That kick is good, just inside the right upright.
That's money.
What's new about the Dallas Cowboys? While not necessarily new, Dak Prescott has returned from missing most of last year to putting up MVP-type numbers through 5 games. Former Atlanta head coach Dan Quinn is the Cowboys' defensive coordinator, and he has used rookie Micah Parsons in a variety of roles to help out Big D on D.
Welcome back to Patriots All Access. Time now for the Illustrator and a quick look at the Cowboys and what they do so well on offense. Coach, starts with their running back, Zeke Elliott, right?
Well, they really have the big 3 on offense, and this is Elliott here in the middle. Then you have Cooper and Lamb outside, and of course Prescott, a quarterback who runs the passing game. But Elliott's the key runner here, and this is a good look at him against Carolina. It's an inside run and play here, really just kind of straight ahead gap blocking, nothing fancy. But you can see Elliott's got nice patience here. He sets up his blocking well, sees a hole and explodes through it here. Gets away from the free safety and the pursuit here from the line, and rips off about a 40-yard gain. So that's problem number 1 in the running game, and he's going to get the ball a lot. Of course, in the passing game, then Prescott handles it. He's also a threat to run, but he, of course, makes a ton of yardage in the passing game. And this is a 3rd and 8 play against the Giants, and the Giants were playing him pretty well here, and you could see Prescott puts this ball right on the money to Lamb. Lamb's a very explosive, fast player that's really good on everything, but especially good on the deep ball. And Prescott puts it right on the money there. So
they got a good mix because he's a young player, but he caught a lot of balls in college. But his ability to transfer to the pro game seemed like just flipping the switch to him. Like he's pretty productive.
Yeah, very productive. And the same thing here with Cooper. So this is Cooper going across in motion. So we got Cooper here, Lamb here. And then, Prescott's got a lot of good options. So here's a little out and up move here by Cooper. Just gets the corner to hesitate a little bit, then blows right by him. And again, great throw by Prescott. See Prescott's got a guy right here bearing down on him, but he's got a lot of poise to stand there in the pocket and put the ball right on the money.
Does a good job resetting the feet there too, sort of just to buy a little bit of extra time to get the ball outside. All right.
So, between Elliott, Cooper, Lamb, and of course Prescott pulling the trigger. This is a very talented and explosive offense, and it's going to take good team defense to deal with them. There's no one guy that's going to shut this group down.
All right, 4:30 game Sunday. Cowboys at home. Good to be back home, Coach. Good luck. Go get them.
All right, thanks, Scott.
All right, there you go. There's your Illustrator. More Patriots All Access will return right after this.
Patriots All Access is brought to you by Bank of America, official bank of the New England Patriots. By Putnam Investments and the New England Patriots, proud partners committed to an active game plan on the field and off. And by Pepsi. That's what I like. Pepsi, official soft drink of the New England Patriots.
Welcome back to Patriots All Access in our Bob's Discount Furniture Studios with Mike Reese and Paul Perillo. First of all, good to see you guys.
Yeah, great to be with you, Steve.
Which side of the ball concerns you the most?
Well, I think there is plenty of concern to go around, but I'm going to say offense because I just feel like they're very limited on that side of the ball. Now, part of that is circumstantial. I mean, they have a rookie quarterback who's played 5 games. I think he's played pretty well. For the balance of those 5 games, I think he's shown some promise here. He shows a ton of mental toughness, Mike. I think he's been in some bad situations and generally has responded pretty well to them. But I just feel like they're having a hard time getting the ball downfield, making any kind of chunk plays. It's been hard. Everything to me on offense is hard, and I don't really see that changing.
And Paul, how about just holding on to the ball?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I mean, that's probably where I would start. But I'll go defense just to balance it off. I think I could actually pick either one and make a case for it. The way Davis Mills, a rookie quarterback who, had not been doing very well, carved them up. Like, how can you not be concerned with the way they started the game? They couldn't get off the field. Like, it was 3rd and long, and I'm thinking to myself, oh, the Texans have the Patriots right where they want them on 3rd and long. Like, it can't be like that. Now, they ultimately figured it out, Steve, but to me, that would be the concern.
Last week I said that, Houston was coming along at a great time. Now it's Dallas. Are they coming along at the worst time?
I really don't think so, and there's a couple of reasons. Obviously, this is probably not the number 1 pick, Mike, that I would have to be coming to Foxborough, but Dallas is flying high, and I think they're a team that generally, when things are going great, is when you're concerned the most as a Cowboys fan. They start to get a little bit high on themselves. They come in, with a little bit of a swagger, and at the same time, they're looking at a Patriots team that struggled mightily to beat the Houston Texans, and they know all about it. They're right down there and hearing about Texas football, so I don't think it's the worst timing in the world, no.
Yeah, and this might be overly positive, but I think it's what the Patriots need. Like, look at the last 2 weeks. Like, they rose up to the moment against Tom and the Buccaneers. Like, there was a lot of buzz in the air. And the sights and sounds, which is my favorite segment of this show outside of what we do here.
This is the best.
You heard linebacker, I think it was Jawan Bentley, in pregame. He said, we got to bring our own energy. It was dead down there in Houston, right? And they didn't bring their own energy. There's going to be a lot of energy in Gillette, in my opinion, with the Cowboys here, this type of team, this type of situation, and I think that the Patriots can actually feed off of that.
You mentioned the Buccaneers, and obviously when you think Tampa, you think Tom Brady. They dealt with Brady. Dak Prescott's a little bit different. He can run and he can throw.
Yeah,
how do you handle Dak?
It'll be tough. This will be a good challenge, and in many ways, I know it sounds strange to say this is a better offense than Tampa, but I think it is. I think they have a wider array of weapons, and I think they have more balance. I think they're as dangerous in the running game as they are in the passing game.
I'm going to say 2 things. The way you handle them it's the complementary picture, right? So your offense needs to possess the ball a little bit. So,
keep them off the field.
Your special teams needs to play field position. I mean, look at Bill Belichick's plays of the week that we saw. He started with 2 special teams plays. Patriots are doing a little bit better in that area. So I think start there. But then specific to the defense, like, you got to stop the run with, 5 or 6 guys in the box and have more coverage players, whether it's 3 safeties and 2 corners or however you want to piece it together. And I think that would be the formula.
All right, all that being said, prediction time. What do you got?
I knew he was coming to this at some point. This is really strange for me. This is the 4th home game, Mike, and I'm going to pick them to lose the 4th straight home game. I can't believe that we're talking like that. I just have a lot of respect for the offense that the Cowboys are bringing to Foxborough. I think it will be tough to do what Mike is talking about. Dallas, say 30-16.
Yeah, I got a gut feeling, guys, honestly, and it's a leap of faith. I actually think the Patriots are going to play their best game of the season. Part of it is when I went through the Texans game, I thought to myself, if they can eliminate these big plays on defense and hold on to the ball on offense, like maybe it's a much different result. So I'm going Patriots in a close one, 27-24.
All right, opposites.
Absolutely.
He was right. He was right against the Saints, so you got to lean towards Paul.
She keeps throwing that back at
Great job as usual. That'll do it for this week's edition of Patriots All Access. For Mike Reese and Paul Perillo, I'm Steve Burton. Have a great week, everybody. See you later.